Come dissolve all of my filler with me.
I could literally see it from day to day, like move around.
My lip lift journey from start to finish.
Let this be your sign to go get your lip fillers dissolved.
So she used one full vial of dissolvent and she was like, girl, it is so bad that we have to use 2.
I want my small lips back. I got lip filler like 4 years ago, and over the years I did have a little bit of migration. You can see right here. Got them dissolved 2 times before, but this time I'm determined to get all the filler out.
Today we're going to be talking about something that's a little juicy and slightly terrifying. The truth about lip fillers, specifically filler migration. You know, back in the day when we used to do the duck face, people are experiencing that in real life and they're wondering why. But this video, full disclaimer, is not to fear monger you, have you running for the hills, panicking. No. I just want you to relax. And another thing is, I am not a medical professional, nor am I in the medical field. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. If you are interested in lip filler, please make sure that you see a medical professional, specifically a legal medical professional, because if you have been here for a while, you know why I say that. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the video.
Oh no.
I went down a deep rabbit hole. I watched video after video because I just could not believe it. Now, you guys may have seen that picture of the fillers all over this x-ray. It was, in fact, an MRI scan, and we're going to dive into that a little bit. But we're going to start with the basics. Lip filler is typically made of hyaluronic acid, HA, for those of y'all that like abbreviations, which is a substance that is naturally found in your skin that helps retain moisture as well as keep things plump and hydrated. You guys may go to your local grocery store and you guys will see products that are made out of hyaluronic acid or just products that are labeled as a hyaluronic acid. Now, like any other industry, there is a lot of brands in the lip filler world, but the most popular ones are the Juvederm, the Restylane, as well as the Teoxane. I may be wrong in the Teoxane, how it's pronounced, but it's one of those that are popular in the lip filler world. Now, these brands, like any other product, are not a one size fits all. Though each brand has different types of fillers, they vary in thickness, they vary in elasticity, and how well they integrate into your tissue. And just a quick fun fact, fillers with higher viscosity last longer and are great for structure, while softer fillers look more natural but break down very fast. So if your injector is reaching for the same product every single time without considering your needs, then you run for the hills. Now, when I heard of filler migration, I thought it was a myth, but filler migration happens when your lip filler moves from where it was originally injected. So instead of staying in the original perfect Cupid's bow or the pillowy bottom part of your lip, it quite literally creeps upward, creating that overfilled, swollen look just above your lips. And it is what I like to call the filler mustache. I'm sure there's somebody else that calls it that, but it's literally plump. It looks like you need to seek professional help as soon as possible. And the real kicker about this is some people think their filler has dissolved when in reality, it's just migrated further back from the vermilion border, which is right here, pretty much your lips. So it's harder to see, but your filler is still there. This is why MRI scans have been exposing the truth about filler longevity. So even after people stop getting top-ups, their old filler might still be just chilling in their lips. And I don't know about you, but that sounds extremely terrifying. Now, let's say you went and got your lips filled and you're feeling good for about 2 seconds, but then you hate your filler. What are you gonna do then? There is a dissolver that is called hyaluronidase, the enzyme used to break down the hyaluronic acid filler. Sounds like the perfect solution. At first, at least to me it did, but not really. The pro is that it dissolves hyaluron filler fairly quickly, sometimes just in one singular session. But the con is it doesn't really fully remove the filler 100%, especially if it has integrated into deeper layers of your skin. And I'm going to say that again, into deeper layers of your skin, such as the fat pads as well as your muscle. I know it sounds crazy, but it does integrate into those areas. Now, if you are somebody that gets lip filler and does the duty of getting them dissolved, as a lot of you guys should, before you apply new filler, then you know you should at least wait around 6 weeks after dissolving before you get a new set of filler. But some injectors will still inject you earlier and you need to check them. you need to check yourself too, because that can lead to more migration and more lumpiness and pretty much having a botched lip and inner botched face. Pillow face and all of that, it's another topic, but that too migrates. So it's really scary. I don't know why I just did that, like somebody's behind me. It's probably the lip filler like chasing me away. Anyway, injectors are often told they can re-inject after a couple of months, but MRI scans show residual filler lasting far longer than that. So the question is, are you actually getting a fresh new set of lips, or are you just stacking new filler on top of old migrated filler? And it's probably the latter. Hate to burst your bubble. Like I said, I'm not a medical professional, but if you were to ask me when you should stop getting lip filler, the answer is very simple. When your lips are literally coming out of your face like this, you probably had enough, okay? It's probably time to wrap it up. Seriously though, a lot of people don't realize how much filler they have until they dissolve it, and suddenly they love their new natural lips again. But here's where things get tricky. There is a pattern. The moment the plumpness goes down, a switch flips in their brain and they want it back as soon as possible. You may beg to differ, but I'm gonna call it exactly what it is. It's almost like an addiction. The cycle of getting filler, dissolving it, some people don't dissolve it, but for those that do, admiring their natural lips and then going back to refilling their lips. It's honestly a never-ending cycle of addiction unless you consciously break it.
Come with me today. I have a consultation to go get my lip fillers removed. I've been getting them done for like 3 years and it caused huge migration. If you cannot see, this ring underneath is so ugly, and then I have bruising. My plan is not even to get them refilled. I just want my natural lips and a fresh face. The doctor was like, we can get this done today, and guess what I did? I did it today. This is literally 24 hours after, and my lips look so good. I did bruise, as you can tell, but the migration is like gone. If you're thinking about getting your lip filler removed, do it. And this is another update 48 hours after. Like I said, I did bruise, but that will go away in a few days. But look at my lip size. I absolutely love them.
Come dissolve all of my filler with me. Okay, so I kid you not, that was so traumatic that right after I totally forgot to film because it was so painful. I'm obviously very swollen, but I dissolved all of my filler and then I went shopping to make myself feel better. So it's gonna be super weird not having any filler. I think I'm gonna be okay, but like there were 2 incision points and the needle went all the way across because my filler had migrated up underneath my nose. It was all under here. I threw up and passed out. So yeah, shout out to me because that was crazy. Why I got my filler dissolved. 1, it was migrating, but 2, I just get tired of people commenting on it or like asking me about it. And that's like personal preference. I know I shouldn't change anything about myself to like impress other people, but it truthfully is just annoying when like people are just like, oh my god, is that filler? Oh my god, are your lips filled? Oh my god, do you have your lips done? And I'm like, honestly, I had great lips before. I just wanted like a little bit of extra, but like if it's gonna be annoying, like I don't even want to deal with it. I'd rather just be able to look people in the eye and be like, natural baby. So she used 1 full vial of dissolvent and she was like, girl, it is so bad that we have to use 2. So she had to go back in. It was like 12 out of 10 painful, and she had to go back in and dissolve the rest. It hurt so bad. I have a high pain tolerance and it hurts so bad.
Let this be your sign to go get your lip fillers dissolved. My lip filler had migrated so badly. I had these 2 lumps right here. I finally got them 2 sessions of dissolving them. They're finally dissolved. There's no filler whatsoever on my top lip and it looks significantly smaller, but I think I'm kind of loving this. Little lip filler that I had in there had migrated into 2 pockets right here, which was creating a huge dent over here, and I had 2 bubbles here. You guys, I could not smile. I couldn't talk. My mouth was crooked, and when I would smile in my pictures, every time I go like this, you see how this is straight now? I used to have 2 big lumps here where my 2 front teeth wouldn't show, and it was so embarrassing and I hated it, and that's why you would never see me smile or like open my mouth in my videos beyond the point that I had to because of those 2 dents. And now those 2 dents are gone. Look, it's straight. I haven't seen this in decades. This is your sign to dissolve your lip filler.
So the reason I got my lip filler dissolved is because they were migrating to my cheeks and then all the way up here. And then I would wake up with the filler migrated somewhere else. Like, it was just, I could literally see it from day to day, like, move around. And then it would just add this extra swelling to my face, which my face is already swollen for, like, other medical reasons. But it would just be, like, extra. And so I was like, it's just time. I also, like, wanted to come back to myself a little bit.
I want my small lips back. I got lip filler like 4 years ago, and over the years I did have a little bit of migration. You can see right here. Got them dissolved 2 times before, but this time I'm determined to get all the filler out. I had a dangerous phase. Okay, this was the phase. As we can see, they were not filling the filler. This was before I got them dissolved the first time. I definitely had lip filler blindness. Okay, this is a picture of me before any lip fillers. I think it's so cute and adorable. Another picture. Okay, I'm overlining them here a little bit. This one is a little bit of a jump scare, but I'm without any makeup here. And you can see they're just small and cute. I really hope this time it goes away and I have no lip filler left, because I am definitely over this. Okay, so let's go get it done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. It's officially going down. I got to the clinic, I got some numbing cream, and we massaged my lips away. I always swell up, so I got home and this is the result immediately after. Swelling is supposed to go down by tomorrow. I can't wait to see my natural lips again.
My lip lift journey from start to finish. On August 24th, 2023, I got my lip filler dissolved.
So here it is, dissolving. 10 years of filler. I guess it gets worse before it gets better. This is the swelling.
Now that I had the filler dissolved, it's surgery day, August 31st, 2023. Here we go. I'm out of surgery and I'm all bandaged up. I got to leave the bandages on for 24 hours. I'm super nervous and excited to see what's underneath. Here we are, day 2. I removed the bandages and I am loving what I'm seeing. I'm swollen, but that comes with surgery and I'm okay with that. Let's skip over to day 4. Still loving my results, still swollen, and loving my progression. And here we are, 3 months later, November 29th, 2023. At the 3-month mark, you're released from your doctor to get 1 syringe of filler. And of course, I did. I got 1 syringe of filler for the top and the bottom Russian style lip. I'm loving my lips, no regrets.
How to get a little sciencey in the category of rheology. It is a study of how fillers move and behave under different conditions. Basically, how stretchy or firm the fillers can be. Now, there are different fillers that have different levels of viscosity, which is the thickness, elasticity, which is how much it stretches, as well as cohesiveness, how well it stays in place. I'm gonna get a little close when I say this, but if your injector isn't considering rheology when they're picking your filler, you could end up with a product that absolutely does not suit your face, increasing the risk of migration. The wrong filler in the wrong place equals a recipe for disaster. Make sure they at least know what rheology is. If somebody like me, who is not in the industry, knows what it is, they should know more. Way more than me. As much as I'm against lip filler and just cosmetic surgery in general, I will be the first to say lip fillers are not the enemies, but injectors can be. I know injectors, don't come for me. If the shoe fits though, you better wear it, okay? And do better. So if you are getting lip filler or you already have it, just relax and do your research. Choose an experienced injector and understand how filler behaves over time, because who knows in a couple of years how faces are gonna be looking, if you're gonna have pillow face or if you're gonna have lumpy face or you're gonna have a botched filler ooze out of your pores. Okay, maybe that's just me overreacting, but we never know. Now, migration is not a horror story. It happens all the time, but most people never realize because they're too busy topping up their lips. And although it happens all the time, like I say with any other thing, it does not make it right. So unless you really don't care for your skin, what's happening within, then I guess do what you think is right. I never say do what makes you happy, because Some of you guys can't think logically, so embrace your natural beauty is the moral of the story. If you're gonna go ahead and get lip filler, remember that less is always more. And if you decide to dissolve, give yourself time to actually appreciate your natural lips before you jump right back in.